Welcome all to Nick Brown's Inside the Rain. And well, sorry I haven't been on in a while, long time. Well, I lost internet and I still don't really have it, so I won't even be able to upload this video till late tonight. When you see it, it'll be night, whatever. But yeah. But let's get right into the video. Now, one thing I had to take off this list because, well, it already got named for the game, and that's more of an interaction based in my GM. So, so now when your players have something to say, they'll actually confront you and stuff like that. The only problem I have with that, it looks like it's the same exact thing. I mean, it looks like there's a few extra things they might say in there, but it looks like it's the same thing they're complaining about. Oh, I don't get enough minutes. Oh, why did you trade for this person? We play the same position, blah blah blah. And a few things they need to get changed about that. But how about make them say more things? Number one. Number two, why does a 60 auto generated overall person thinks they deserve to start over LeBron James or Paul George? Like, you were drafted in the second round. Why are you complaining? I mean, I don't need a scrub complaining to me, constantly making the team chemistry off. It just doesn't make sense. Okay, we need to stop all that. Okay, that's my only real gripe with that complete issue is, maybe lessen the complaining down a little bit. Another gripe I have with the overall system for my GM mode is the fact that they don't really talk about your created players in the pregame show, but in my career they'll talk about Prez, and which is a computer generated name that's been in the game for years. They just decided to use it for my career this year. So shouldn't they just if I name my guy Mr. Incredible, shouldn't I not be able to be talked about in the pregame show in my GM or my league? Most of them talk about my GM because that's what I usually play. Because I don't know, my league just doesn't get it for me the way my GM mode does. Because I can actually interact with the players, and I actually like a more story-based concept. I know some people don't like that and weren't really happy that my GM is going to be more story-based this year. But, that's the kind of thing I've been looking for a long time. So, I can't wait to play that. Okay, first. Now, this is something I have for both my career and my GM mode. To fix if I beat Wilt Chamberlain's record, if I go make 100 points, over 100 points a game, like 102, 110, whatever it is, and I still have another 80-point game after that, and they'll refer to only one person has ever gone 100 points, triple digits. It's like, wait, no, I actually beat his record. What are you talking about? You could at least, make it where only two players in history have ever gone to this. Like, the recording's done for the game. I know that's basically recycled. That's been in the game a lot. I mean, but you gotta update your recordings, people. Because it's a little discouraging putting in all that effort just to be, nobody. Not even worth the mention. But yet when they're comparing career stats, it's okay to get mentioned in that, though. Say, John Stockton has 3,000 freaking assists, and you're at 2,000, then you'll get a mention, But if you actually beat Wilt Chamberlain's record, get 110 points after all that hard work and after all them threes, and you don't even get a mention after that. Like, that's it. You just get your name in the record book, and they don't even acknowledge you. Yeah. Alright, but let's move on. Alright, now as far as focusing on my career mode overall, I like the whole orange juice thing. It'd be nice to see It'd be nice to see them actually continue that story. Have them in the NBA years, or at least bring Justice Young back and like have him. Maybe he betrayed Prez or something like that, and you're the new player coming in the NBA and you're gonna be his rival. Or you gotta have Justice Young be in the next game and Denver Levens be in the next game, like in some way. I mean, Jackson Ellis gets to be in all the games, all the time. I hate Jackson Ellis, I really do. But I think it was more fun having a rival than having a partner, to be honest. Like when rivaling with Jackson Ellis was fun, trying to outscore him and beat him out for the MVP, because no matter what you did, he was like the second best player in the league. But yeah, because it gave you something to go for. With Justice Young, he's just going to pass you the ball, and you're automatically going to be the best player in the league because he's going to keep feeding you. Unless it's just the beginning of the game and everyone else is just a ball hog. I remember 2K14, nobody wanted to pass you the ball. That was ridiculous, but I'm glad they improved on that, and now at least if I call for the ball, I have a better chance of getting it. But let's see here. What else about my career mode do I think needs to be fixed? Oh yes, being able to how should I put this? If I'm the star player of the team and the rest of the team is just complete trash, then let me call in, let me talk to some free agents and see if I can persuade them to come over here to my team and maybe start a big three or something. Or how you used to be able to text players and trash talk them, or they took that completely out of the game. Now you're like forced to say whatever they want you to say, and you can't really, you're already forced to say what they want you to say anyways, but there was more options in like 2K15 and 14 than you got in this game. You just get two options or three. Say this, it's lit, orange juice, and that's complete conversation with Justice Young. Complete conversation. It gets boring and repetitive, especially if you've done like 16 years in the NBA. It's kind of boring after you're, the first two seasons I didn't mind because I don't know if any of you had this, but I was still getting cutscenes around the second season. I don't know why, but I thought it supposed to mostly happen during the first. But yeah, after the third season it was just complete trash, and they kept asking me to bring Prez asked his manager or whatever, hey, can you get Denver Levens a contract to the NBA? And you ask for Denver's contract, and then nothing ever happens. It just repeats over and over for me, and he never gets signed. I don't get it, but he does come back to the NBA like every 3 years. He played for the Memphis Grizzlies, and then he's gone for 3 years, and he came back and played for the Clippers, and he's gone for another 3 years. But I'm like, okay, but whatever. But yeah, that is mostly the gripe I have with my career thing. It's supposed to be my career. Shouldn't I have a little more options? I could pretty much. I love the shooting right now. So, don't got a problem with the whole shooting meter. It's pretty easy for me to get greens. That's pretty much all I really have to talk about, except for when you have the league meetings, it'd be cool if we got like a cutscene for that. Say if you're going to a signing or something to show you actually at the signing, or if you're playing, golf with Shaq, like a little 3-second cutscene of you just hitting the ball, Shaq claps in, like instead of just seeing a picture of just a hamburger or something, or show your player actually eating the hamburger. I mean, you know, or maybe I'm just asking too much out of a game. But yeah, that's pretty much my last gripe with the whole thing, and things I think that should be improved and put into the game. I think a little more freelancing wouldn't matter. Like maybe actually be able to go outside and visit places or visit other players. I don't think that's too much to ask for. Or how about if Justice Young actually comes into my home little practice area, my home, my court, and I should be able to interact with him. I shouldn't have to wait till he decides he wants to shoot the ball 3 times and then say, hey, you want to shoot some threes? It's like, no, how about you just want to talk about something? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just overall, I'm just looking for the game to be a little more interactive. Probably won't get it this year, except for the My GM. But with My GM being the way it is, I'm hoping that a big improvement's coming to my career as well. We'll just have to wait and see. But for now, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you want, just comment some improvements you think that I may have missed. What you'd like to see in NBA 2K18 or possibly NBA 2K19, because we know there's going to be something they're going to mess up this year. We know it. But, yep. Wait. It's August, so the game comes out next month. And it is what it is. Peace.